Hello everybody, here we are back again, and let's work on the Brainly application for 1 more hour. In between, like for 2 hours I just got some work, so I got busy doing that, and now I'm back. So let's continue from here on, and I hope I'm audible and all. Hello everybody, here we are back again. Okay, yeah, I'm audible. So let's simply go ahead with this. Let me check the audio quality, like how much the level is right now. Sound recording levels 47. Let's make it around 60 or 61, that doesn't really matter. So right now it should be even fine, and let's open VS Code and directly start working on it. I just have around 1 hour to just work on this thing. Let's see, I hope it's gonna be great. So this much I have done, and if I just simply run the application, docker ps docker start mongodb docker ps, just ps cd backend npm run dev, same here, cd frontend npm run dev, as simple as that. And this thing is great. What is the next thing? Well, it should be fine. Let's open Chrome and let's go to localhost 5173. This is the home page that I have. Okay, user logged out successfully, that means user was logged in. And if I try to go to the home page, it will look like this. That's great. If I go to content, I will be redirected to the sign up login page. That's great. I have to log in, or I just create an account. That's great. What can I do over here? First of all, let's work on the home page that we already have here. So let's try to design the home page a better way, so that at least it looks good, and then we'll be working on the other stuff. So as for the home page, this is the home page that I have right now, and even here I will be checking const what all I have inside home page. Let's even check that thing out. Let's go to eraser. I had already kind of overall designed a schema for it, like design for it, so I'll be having a look at that. So for the home page, it should be looking like this. Keep your links in your second brain and all. So let's do one thing. It is like this right now, and what I can do that it should be in the middle, somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that's right. So class name, width, max width, that's gonna be 6xl, max width 6xl, mx gonna be r2, bg, let's give it red to just have a look at it. So reload the page. There is no height. As for the height, height is gonna be flex 1. Just a sec. Oh, hi. So it looks like this. Interesting. That means something needs to be inside that. I can keep width full. So this is how it looks like, and this much is done. That's great. It looks like this. Inside this I can just have the remaining options now. If I just make it smaller, then it becomes like this. That's great. Okay, so what is the next thing that I can do over here? Pretty simple thing, that once this thing is done, then I need to have a title. So even before that, I need to have a div and that div will say that flex justify center, items are gonna be center. That means I need to have everything in the height is gonna be full. Okay, and I will say whatever FDS. So I'm getting that over here. How about item center, justify center, height full? Can I give it width full? Well, it does not work. That's great. Justify center, item center. What is the problem? Let's give it a color. BG green 300. That's the color it has. Okay. It does not have height full. It should have height full. Or flex 1. It does not work. Let's even do one thing, directly keep everything just at the top so that it's going to be at the center. Control. But why doesn't it work? The question is this. If this is the flex and I'm giving it hide full, because that is flex, so I have to make it flex in here, and once it is flex I'll have to make it a flex 1 in that case, flex 1, then it will be like that. Yeah. Should I go with this? Yeah, not a bad idea. Let's go with this. Width full is not even needed in that case, but that's gonna be needed. This much I've done. Flex 1 is already here, and as for this color, let's get rid of this color, and let's get rid of this color as well. And as for this thing, I will be giving it it's in the middle, right? Okay, do I want it in the middle or not? Not really, actually. I don't want it in the middle. So even for that thing, it's better not to have it here. I just want simple design. First one is gonna be H1, and that would be something called keep your links. The same thing, copy and paste. Keep your links in your second brain, as simple as that. And then I have a button called I have another div, and that div have button, and that would be called get started. And this is the first option that I will have. The another option is that I have another div, and that div will have two things, sign up and login. So button sign up, and the second one will be login, as simple as that. This much should be fine. Let's work on designing it. It looks really bad right now. Hi creator, glad to see you here. So how I can simply design it better. First thing is gonna be simply giving it the width. I have already given it. It looks like this, and that's more than enough. I can give it the shadow and all. So as for giving the shadow, so shadow is gonna be medium. Shadow is like that. Shadow gray. That's gonna be around 300. How about making the shadow large right here? Large. Okay, that's how shadow is gonna be visible. Forget about shadow. Can I keep it ring around it? Ring maybe of 2. A ring looks crazy. Ring 1. Not ring. Shadow is gonna be fine. So shadow, that's gonna be medium. It looks like that. How about the border? Shadow. X. Shadow insert shadow medium. That does not look good at all. Shadow large. Drop shadow. Well, that's gonna be gone. Alrighty, I'd पता नहीं. Come on, यार, just a minute. Alrighty, then let's continue. I just had to warn somebody for something. This much of great. The things are gonna be next right now. That's gonna be rounded LG. Padding is gonna be 5. Come on, yaar. Round ROUNDED rounded large. Padding is gonna be 5. It looks like that, but the thing is that I don't want it like this. Rather, I have to have better shadow, and that too all around. Shadow, just tailwind CSS. Tailwind CSS. Excuse me, my fingers are numb right now. So let's search shadow. Not text shadow, I'm not worried about that. Box shadow. Insert shadow. I think this is what I wanted. How about this ring too? Let's give it shadow as well as the ring all around. Shadow none. I can keep it in the middle, so it's better to do it over here too. Items, center, and justify center. It's gonna be over here, and just after that I can make it flex column too. So it's gonna be looking like this once this thing is done. And one more thing I would like to give over here, and that's gonna be space y, that's gonna be around 5. So far so good. The next thing is that class name, font, not even font, text is going to be 5XL, font is going to be bold and all. Okay, bad. Text is gonna be center. The thing is that everything is in the middle, so that may be problematic right now. So what I can do, that will not be problematic anyway. Let's go ahead with this. And when it comes to this, so bg linear to right, and from blue 500 to cyan 500, text, and what next, bg, nope, not this, text transparent or something, transparent, and bg embed, no. There was one more property, that was bg text, bg click and text, and this is how it looks like right now. So this much I've done. And another thing is that designing these things. Having said that, these two things are gonna be just like this only, and I can get rid of this thing from here. We'll be making it flex. That's already flex anyway, and gap is gonna be around 5 or something. And lastly, they are gonna be like this. Class name, flex column, and then items are gonna be center. So that's how it's gonna be looking like. As for the style, button style, class name, bg, get started, bg. Okay, what can if I click on add content, it's not gonna work. Let's go to content, /content. I will not, okay, this is how it looks like. So I can just copy the same design. So instead of doing the things like this, I can actually copy the design. Where will I get it from? I will get it from the auth page, right? Yeah. So here is the auth page. Auth form is already here, and I should be able to get my input style design. No, button design, don't I have that here? I have, inside form I have my button, inside the button, okay, let's copy the whole thing from here, the whole class, and then I'll be taking care of it. Control C, and let's go to home over here, paste the whole thing, and then loading, I will have to get rid of this from blue, cyan, allowed and all. Let's get rid of this particular section. Okay, once I'm done with this, as for this one, let's remove it, and that too, from blue 500 over this, and let's get rid of this particular section as well. Anything else? Let's go to the home page. This is how it looks right now. So text large bg linear, and blue from hover, cyan hover to blue, okay, py rounded, text white, transition, duration is in, is out. This much is good. Few more things that I have to add over here. First one is gonna be px, and that's gonna be around 5. So it's gonna be looking like that. Maybe I can make it even 10. Get started. Text is already large, so I don't need to worry about that. If I hover over it, it looks like this. That's not bad. Okay, as for these two buttons that I have just below, first of all, let's do one thing, that cut from everything from here. Control X, and let's go to the top over here. Let's paste it not like this. Const button style, and that's gonna be this button style that I have here. And lastly, what I want, that something like this, not like that, button style directly. You should have that design. Same is gonna be here, class name, and button style. All of them will be having the same button style, but that does not look good. I know, I will be making it even better. First thing is this, that if I just get rid of this button, what will happen? It's gonna be looking like this. Okay, what can I do over here, that when it comes to the gap is gonna be around 10 or something, and if I actually get rid of this particular button, then it will be looking like something like this, and this is not bad. Sign up, login. I can just change one thing, that when it comes to this, then at that time it will have some extra design style and all, and that would be from cyan, and it will be from cyan 500 to blue 500. It will look like this. Any problem? Yes. From cyan to via, not even via, just to. This BG here is okay. From blue over this to cyan and over this. This much needs to be replaced. Control X, this particular section. And once this is done, then let's paste it over here directly, so that the first one has that. And as for the second one, I'm giving it separately, and even I can just paste it over here, and I can just change the values and all. So from cyan and hover blue to blue over cyan, and let's see. Well, it looks like this. It becomes like this. It becomes like this. Well, this is not bad. I mean, good enough to just go with right now. And what is the next thing that I can do over here? I hope I'm not facing the network issue and all. I am facing the network issue, but can't really do anything. I hope it's gonna be alright soon. So this much I have done, and I can just sign up and all. I have even this particular button over here, so even this is gonna be visible. What is the problem with this one? The problem with this one is the design that I've got from there. So let's paste it over here as well. So that's gonna be visible. The only thing that can be that, first of all, I will be getting use auth context from there, and once I have that, I will be getting is logged in and all. Once I got this particular value is logged in, then I will be using that, and using that I will render them conditionally. So if is logged in that case I have to render this particular part, otherwise I have to render this particular part. Any problem as such? Yes, problem. Cut it, the whole element, and then paste it over here, and this is how I'm just simply rendering them right now. So right now I'm not logged in, so I'm getting this this option. If I'm logged in, I will not get this option. So I can click on sign up. Well, again, that's gonna be a link, so I have to take care of that. But overall, this is how it looks like. Okay, one more thing. It cannot have width at the shadow at the bottom. It looks crazy. So when it comes to giving it the shadow, I'm actually giving it the padding as well. Am I not giving it the padding? Yeah, I'm giving it the padding. Padding X is going to be 5. That's it. If I reload the page, no, not this. Yeah, padding 5 means this particular div is gonna have the padding. Great. But I want that space by shadow large mx auto. Where am I showing it? As for the shadow and all, the top div is getting some padding and all. That means that is the layout page, if I'm not wrong. Let's go to the layout. Okay, layout that I have created, components, context, layouts, layout.tsx. Inside this I'm getting this, and I'm already giving it the padding, so px is gonna be 3. So this is how it looks like, and I think it's bad, not bad, rather good. Keep your links in your second brain and all. I will be even giving it different font size and all, but now it should be just fine. I can add some more content, but that is something that can be done later. Overall, things should start working. That's it. That's the main goal. Having said that, I can just keep it like this. It looks even better in this particular section. Let's close this. Go to app.tsx. Inside this I have this navigate. I will not be using this. Get rid of this, and the remaining things I have already done. And one more thing, I can go to my nav bar, and that nav bar is inside what? Backend nav bar is the component itself, so it must be inside components, and then this is the nav bar that I have. Inside that I have something called home page is already okay, logout button, and I have to render the logout button conditionally. That's great. So this is the button that I have, the logout button, and what I want to say that if is logged in, first of all I even have to have that. I don't even have this logged in over here. So const, and that's gonna be use auth context. I will be getting is logged in from there, is logged in, and once I have that, so what I want to say that if the user is logged in, only at that time I have to show the logout button. So if the user is logged in, in that case just show me this button, otherwise don't show me this button. So right now I'm not getting that is logged in because I haven't been, the user is not logged in. Share, again this share button needs to be like that. Add content should be like that only. So ultimately everything including this and what I can do, I can wrap them inside one condition, because everything needs to be visible only when the user is logged in. That is it. That means I can say let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this, and what I want to say over here that add content, share, all these three buttons, cut them and then wrap them inside a fragment or something, cut it from here. Is logged in that case only I have to render this particular fragment, and inside this fragment I will have these buttons and all. So right now I just have my theme and I have my Brainly, I have sign up, login and all. That is it. I can click on the sign up, that's not gonna work for sure. So let's do one thing, let's go to home.tsx. Over here I have my sign up button. This button should be inside a link. What do we have inside? Like I have to go to the website and have a look at that. React router. Let's go here, let's go to the docs, let's go to navigating. We have something called nav link over here, and using nav link we can navigate the user. That's right. So let's use nav links over here. Control X and the nav link, something like this, and this nav link will have the content inside this, and it will have two, and the path is going to be /sign up. As simple as that. Am I facing the network problem? I should not be facing that, but let's see. So don't know, just a sec. Come on. No, the data, this stream will end shortly unless you restart your streaming. I think that should be fine. I don't know why I'm facing this issue, but never mind, I hope everything's correct. And let's keep it on the right side. Let's go to the result, like here, and once I have done this, I should be navigating to the sign up page, and the same thing needs to be done over here as well. And I need to have a nav link, and inside this nav link I will paste everything, and I will give it to attribute, and it will be having a path like /login path. It will be redirecting me to the login, it will be redirecting me to the sign up. As simple as that. Simple as it. Let's reload the page. Click on sign up, I am on the sign up page. Let's go back. Click on the login, I am on the login page, and this is how it's getting done. Reload the page, nothing happens. Sign up, login, I can just simply switch between them, and from here even I can just simply go ahead. Great stuff. As for the theme, that does not work, forget about that. Let's click on sign up. By the way, I have to log in. Let's log in right now. The Gmail is going to be this. Password is gonna be password123, and keep your links in your secret brain. Guess what? I am getting this. That's great. Get started. Get start. No, that should be get started. But the thing is that I have to go to my, whenever I log in, I have to go to the content. I don't have to come to home. First of all this, but even before this thing, let's correct this one. This should be get started. And again, this is gonna be inside a link, nav link. Inside nav link I will have this button, and 2 is gonna be /content, something like this. And let's check this thing out. If I click on this, I'm inside the content section. But even before that, what I have to do, whenever I am logging in, where am I logging in? Inside auth form, and I'm logging in here when I'm submitting it, and when I'm submitting it, where am I redirecting it? I'm redirecting it to the content. Okay, why doesn't it go to the content? Let's log out from here. If I log out, few things are not changing or working as expected. First of all, whenever I log in, password 123, password 123, login. I am redirected to the home page. First thing is this. Why is this happening? Let's go to app, and this time I'm actually using navigate. So navigate place. I think this was the problem that I was facing earlier. Is logged in, yeah. So this time I actually have to, if it is logged in, navigate to this particular page, otherwise this. That's great. So once I logged in, this auth page is something that's causing the issue. So instead of having this auth page over here, I should be navigating it. Let's see. If user is logged in, then I will be rendering this thing. Otherwise, I will be navigating the user. So navigate to /login, as simple as that. Yeah, I can replace it. So Control C and Control V. So when this happens, I'm simply redirecting it. Great. Same thing I'm doing over here as well. But this is not gonna work as expected. First of all, why am I getting this? Mainly because there are lots of things. Okay. If I click on logout, even when I click on logout, I don't get redirected to the home page. I get redirected to the home page because I was already inside home page, so that's why. The another thing is that whenever I clicked on logout button, these things should disappear, but they're not disappearing yet. If I reload the page, then they are disappearing. Interesting. Login, password 123. Here, get started. Go to the content. And inside the content, I should be able to just see the content and all. Why am I not even able to see the things? If I click on this, I should be just edit the things. Close it. Okay. Few things are missing. First of all, let's start working on them one by one. I can go to my this. I can get started. I can come here. Once I actually click on auth form here, if the user is logged in, at that time I am navigating the user to the content page, but user is not being navigated over there the right way. Navigate /content. How many options I have over there? Whenever I'm navigating the user, injection link, use navigate. So whenever I'm navigating the user, I'm just simply navigating the user like this, and that is it. Nav link. I just have the nav links now. Anyway, around this, why am I facing this thing issue, whatever. Log out the user. I have to reload the page to get it. Okay. Yeah, I can do one thing. Whenever I'm logging out the user, at that time I can actually say that is logged in is false. That's something will resolve my problem. So what I want that whenever I'm logging out the user over here from here, at that time, even I'm getting this thing, am I getting that or not? Is logged in, set is logged in, okay. And I'm getting it over here, I'm setting it to, that's great. What I want over here, that is whenever I go to my navbar, and at that time I'm already getting is logged in, I should be getting set is logged in as well. Set is logged in as well. And once I have this particular thing over here, so whenever I click on this logout thing, so whenever I'm handling my logout, and if succeeds, at that time what I have to do, Wow, I'm navigating it to the home page. That's great. And what I want to do over here, the next thing, that even before I navigate my user, and over here set is logged in, and that's gonna be false, something like this, and then I'm navigating the user. So this time at least this thing should work fine. Reload the page, log out. Okay, let's log in. Password 123. Okay, let's log out this time, and those things disappear, and I'm getting these options. This thing is working fine. Then the next thing is that if I try to go to /content page or /profile page, I will be redirected to the login page. That's also fine. If I go to my content page, I will be redirected here. That means I can just simply log in, and password 123, and I'm here. The next, this is the main problem. If I click on get started, I'm redirected there. That's okay, it works fine, but this is what I don't want. As soon as I log in, I should be redirected to my main content page, but that is not happening right now. Okay, but why am I redirected to the main home page? If I click on this, if I check this particular thing out, if is logged in, then render profile, otherwise navigate the user. Similarly, if is logged in, render the content, otherwise navigate the user to the login page, not to the even home page. That means this is not the problem. Problem is something else. This is working fine. The bigger problem is that I'm redirecting user to the content page, but user is coming to the auth page, like home page. So there is something I have done that I don't know what. So if I go here, if I check the handle submit button, and whenever logging happens, at that time I'm redirecting the user to the navigate page, and I'm navigating the user to the content page /content. What else? If there is any error, then nothing. If there is finally block, nothing. This particular thing, content, why is this happening? Use navigate is here, that's okay. Navigate I got. Once I got my navigate, I'm simply getting it done. Sign up, this thing is okay, done. And then I'm logging the user with the email and password with credentials, of course. Toast success, this. So toast.success sponsor message, set is logged in true, and navigate to this particular thing, and that's it. Nothing is set auth payloads to this. That's it. And after that, I just simply reload this content page. So let's go to the content page that I have, that means the cards. So let's go here, the cards that I have, that would be inside YouTube embed text. So many things are here. Let's do one thing. Let's get a folder called auth. Inside that I will have auth form. Inside that I will have auth page, and footer, model, and nav bar, and show model button, sidebar, text input, text input, Twitter embed. Let's create another folder called embed, and inside this have these two things, YouTube embed and Twitter embed. Auth is already here. Inside auth I will have the tag input, text input, and types input, and what else? I have my card footer, and I have my navbar, model buttons, show model button, sidebar .psx. If I click on this card thing, even before that, if I go to my page, I'm not using Next.js, I'm using React. Okay, so this time I have, these are the pages that I have profile page, I have home page, I have content page. So when it comes to profile page, I have nothing. When it comes to home page, I have this much. When it comes to content page, I have what? When it comes to content page, I have sidebar, I have cards, I have this. Okay, then I can say content, sidebar, card, and model is gonna be the. Forget about the model. Let's keep it at the top only. But I will create another folder named content, and I will have card inside content. I will have cards inside content. I will have sidebar inside content. These many things. The footer, model. That's it. Nothing else. And one more folder I can create inside this. That's gonna be the model folder. Models, whatever. And I will have model.tsx inside this. I have model buttons inside this. Footer, navbar, show model button I will have inside this. So ultimately things are organized. Now I will not have to wonder for them here and there. And the thing is that I will get the errors for sure, so I will be fixing them. First error is this, and what is this error? That auth page is not found. Okay, import auth page from wherever it is, and then that's great. What is the next thing that I can do? I can go to my content pages, and I have my sidebar, I have my cards, I have my model. Let's go to the cards. Inside my cards I'm getting all the contents and I'm rendering them over here. Let's go to the card. Okay. Content type. YouTube embed, Twitter embed, the model, it is fine, right? Yeah, so this much is done. I'm still not getting the reason why am I being redirected to the home page. Reload the page right now. Okay, one more problem. Model TSX. Let's go to the model. What is the error? Many things are missing. That's right, they are going to be missing because I have changed many things. So over here, input, and what is the next error? Content. Come on, yaar. This is the content that I want to import, and that's gonna be the content type, right? So instead of importing this, I can just directly import this content type. When it comes to the content type, what is the content type? Content type will have tags, and inside that there will be ID and there will be tag. What is the problem over here? Tag is just a simple thing, array. It will have an ID. Let's even check that thing out. It should be fine. Tags, title, link, type. I have title, link, type, and then the tag. That's gonna be an array, and that will contain an object with this much. Oh, okay. Then what is the problem over here? Array is not assignable to this source has 0 elements, but target requires 1. Target requires 1. Content type, or it can be just simply an array. How about this? Will I still get that error? No. YouTube type. What is the problem here now? Object may only specify non-property, and type does not exist in content type or content type. YouTube. Link type. YouTube, Twitter. I do have that. Okay, this should be link type. Link type. So I have title, link type, tags. Title, link type, tags. Am I importing the wrong thing over here? What did I have earlier? Let's go to the model. Over here I was importing content. Where was it coming from? The content that I had, it wasn't coming from anywhere. The content means the content I have inside this type. Okay, this is actually gonna be link type. First of all, let's correct this. So I have title, I have link type, and I have tags. That's great. And as for the type of this particular tag, I can go to my types, and inside this I have my content types. And when it comes to content type, is this what I'm looking for? Not really. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for content payload type that I haven't created yet, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe I created inside models or something. Show model button, no. Buttons, no. Model, I haven't created it yet. So what can I do? I can actually create it. So content payload types, let's create it. And that's gonna be the model. So I can go to types. Inside that I can create another folder called models. Inside that I will have content dot type.ts, and that's gonna be type related to the model itself, right? Yeah, let's do it. Interface content payload types, something like this. Title string, and link also gonna be string. Link type gonna be string as well. Okay, as for the link type, it can be between, okay, let's make it string for now. I will correct it later. And lastly I have text. That's gonna be an array of string again, like this. Let's export it from here. Okay, once I'm exporting it, let's try to get it. Content payload types. No, I'm not getting it. As for this YouTube and all, let's copy this thing from somewhere. From where? I'm not even sure this meaning is right. MODAL. Models. So this is the one, model.tsx and all. And when it comes to the type, so this should actually be model. I can make it models, that's not a big problem. And then type I'm deciding over here, that's great. And the same thing I can do over here. This spelling should be right. Okay, Ctrl+Shift+E. Close everything and let's see whether you get the error or not. Okay, next error from auth form. Why did I even change the things? Auth form. Not getting any error as such over here. Page. It's simply saying that auth form is not here. So import auth form from somewhere. Input everything not. Alright. I have to get the content type. Content.type. I was getting content type from there. So when it comes to the content type, this was the type that I had. And I had content type over here. What was I getting over here, by the way? Over here, not over here. Text input. Content from where? Import content from types.content.types. That's not there anymore. and this is the tags input. So I was getting the content payload and set content. Okay, so this was the type that actually I deleted accidentally. Content, so that's gonna be content payload right now. Payload types, and same is gonna be this because I recreated it after deleting it or something, whatever. So I'm getting it over here. Anything else? There are many errors actually, not one. What the hell? What is this thing? Content payload. What have I done? I don't even know. But okay, let me fix them one by one. I just changed the path of the variables, like path of the files. Types tags are not incompatible between these types. String string or this is not assignable to this. Type string ID is not assignable to type string. That's right. So what can I do? The next thing that needs to be done over here, that is correcting the types. So the type that I actually created for the model right now, like this type, models content type appears for the content over here. This is not gonna be quite right. So do I have tag type over here? I have it here. Why did I even miss this thing from here? Content type. What is the use of having this content type over here? I have link type, I have interface, and then I have the content type, and then the contents type. So the type of the content as well as the contents. Content context type. Content context type. Let's do one thing over here. Get the tag type inside the models, and I will get tag, and then I'll make it like this. Am I still getting that error? Yeah, that error is gone. Set is removing to tag. It's simply saying that it did not find that. So can't find set is removing tag. Can't find set is removing tag. Set is removing tag. Not even needed. Okay. I think remaining things are fine. I don't have any error here. And later I will just figure the things out. So get rid of this thing, and let's check out all the files that I have created so far. Not here, not here. Types.input.tsx. What does this do? Types input or input types. The file name is crazy. What it does, it simply helps me gets the types. So types input or input types. Types input. Forget about the name. I'm actually getting the type. And, text input, types input, that's fine. Card.tsx, cards.tsx, sidebar, any problem? No problem. The embeds that I have created, no as such. Models, model buttons, and show model, nothing. Footer, navbar, constants, auth. Okay, these are the contents. I will not have any issue over there. Things seem to be alright. Present sir. Soul Goblin. Welcome back. You are present, so am I. Let's try this thing out. Reload the page. So far, so good. Let's log out. Yeah, that's good. Login. Enter the email. Password 123. Login. Here I am. The good thing is that, or call it good thing or bad thing, I am redirected to slash home page. Like I'm redirected to the home page. If I click on this, then I'm actually redirected to this content page, and if I click on logout, I'm redirected to the login page. So when I click on logout, I should be redirected to the home page first of all. This. So whenever I click on logout, so source navbar that must be inside components, and then this is the navbar, and this I can make it even layout, forget about that. Whenever I click on logout, handle logout, at that time I'm navigating it to the home. What the hell? I'm navigating the user to the home page whenever what I do, whenever I log out. That is great. Result.success, user logged out successfully, and then I navigated the user. The thing is that user is actually being navigated to the /login page, mainly because this layout that I'm handling over here, like routes. So whenever I go to my home page, there is no condition that I'm checking, and hi Ashwani. Crazy stuff. Few things are misbehaving. It's hard to even find the reason behind them. Okay, let's do one thing. I will be replacing this nav. I'll be getting rid of this condition that I have right here, just for now, to check whether things work fine without that or not. Auth page, simple. Forget about being able to visit that or not. Similarly, this profile thing, and let's do it like this. And lastly, this particular thing that I have, and I want to check whether it actually redirects me the right way or not without this. Let's try this thing out, reload the page. Okay, let's use the same ID and password. Well, it does. That means the navigation thing that I'm handling over there, that is the causing the problem right now. Okay, I can log out and I should be redirected to the home page, and I am redirected. So the navigation that I'm actually working, that navigation logic is causing me the issue. Never mind, reload the page. Let's log in or sign up. Rajiv, password 123, password 123. Request failed, user with this email already exists, thank you. Let's try to log in. Rajiv@gmail.com, password 123. Well, there are no content. What is your end goal of learning this? My end goal of learning this, I don't have to get stuck while building something. I should be able to build the things well, as simple as that. And the end goal of this is nothing. I'm building this website just for learning purpose. Like I had to create it as a homework or something, so that's why I'm just simply creating it over here, nothing as such. No. Okay, one problem that I'm facing here, it's working fine so far. As soon as I start adding that navigating conditional logic, I start getting the error. Not error actually, but it starts misbehaving. Okay. Let's start working on them one by one. First of all, let's work on this particular thing, that right now I can visit my sign up. I'm logging and I can visit the sign up page. Yes, IGNUP. Guess what? I am able to visit it. I can go to my home page. I can simply click on get started. But I want that pretty simple thing, that if I'm logged in that case, what you have to do, that you have to navigate me to the home page if I try to visit that. Otherwise, just let me be there. Let's try this thing right now. Reload it. Try to visit the sign up page, and I'm navigated to the home page. That's good. And similarly, and if I just try to do one thing, log out, log in, one password 1 2 3. Well, that's great. It's working fine so far. What is the next thing that I want to do? Same condition I want to have over here as well. Control C and Control V. Saying that whenever I'm trying to log in, whenever I'm trying to go to the login page, if I'm logged in, navigate to the home page. Otherwise, the auth page. Okay, something interesting. /login. Navigated to the home page. Get started. I'm back here. Log out. I'm back here. Login, and this is where I used to get stuck earlier. I just hope that I will be redirected to the content page that I will. Yeah. Why is this happening? This error I faced earlier and the same error I'm facing right now. I'm going to the /content page and I'm redirected to the home page just because of this condition. One more thing, hang on. Whenever I'm going to /content page, before that my setting is logged in true. Good to see your dedication. Thank you. How can I solve it? I know, like, this is the logic that simply holding me back. What is wrong with this logic? I have no idea. If I remove it, I am redirected to the content page. But here, crazy stuff. What happens when I'm actually redirecting to that page? So content page is here. I have my sidebar, I have my cards, I have my model. Okay. If I talk about sidebar, it does not use any conditional logic. Cards don't use, they use contents. When it comes to contents, that is also fine. It gets the data and all. When it comes to model, it does not use any logic, conditional logic and all. So why am I not able to redirect to this page? Close this. Let's do one thing. Just wanna ask one thing, that is this right or not? Control C, comment. Thank you, Ashwin. Already kind of solved that. I hope it's gonna be just like this only. So why it works and all? It's saying that it is right. Crazy. So why it's not working as expected? Route login is login, navigate to /auth page, route /home, and this. Okay. Route profile is login profile, otherwise navigate to this routes. Add replace to navigate, replace to prevent back button loops. Okay, that means that is also right. Don't know. This time I may have to just. If this is right, then why is this not behaving? It's not working as expected. Let's do one thing. Give it the whole. It's time to take the helper because I'm unable to figure out the things and all. It's saying that the logic that you have written, that's right. So even let's write the whole logic. This much is gonna be fine. Is this right? No, this React configuration has been structural issues listed routes that will prevent a sign up or login from working correctly. The unnamed parent routes creates a layout route without a path, causing the path matching problems for auth routes. Main problem: unnamed parent route, no path acts as a layout but breaks. Public add guard. Protected layouts. Layout is gonna be for all. What is the problem here as well? Let's simply have a look at that. No, this React v6 configuration has structural issues with the nested routes that will prevent /signup and /login from working correctly. The unnamed parent route creates a layout without a path, causing the path matching problems for auth routes. Main problems: unnamed parent route no path. That's right, acts as a layout route but breaks nested auth routing matching /login becomes unreachable. Profile content unreadable, no path guards, so anyone can access the misfired. Yeah, that's right, I know that. Auth logic scope is login is evaluated once at the top render, not evaluated per route. Fine for static checks but needs loading state. Let's do one thing. Let's go with the previous logic that I had and see whether that works as expected or not. Like whatever it says about that, I just want to check that. So this was the logic that I had in the beginning, and auth page is something that is required, and this thing is not enough. Let's Control C, paste it here, and then see what is the error with the page. No, this structure won't work. The unnamed parent route. Are you talking about this one? This route that I have. Oh yeah. Why do I even have it here? Can't I just simply remove it directly? So this is how it's gonna be going on. I have this, that's it. Path, sign up and all. If I have, let's check this thing right now, reload it. Log out, done, log in. Password, I will remove it. Okay. Let's try to give it, because it's still not working as expected, so I wanna know whether it's right or wrong. No, this still has critical issues. Okay, auth page /login /signup will render inside a layout header footer on login. Bad UX. Bad UX. Okay, I get it. This is bad. And content shows auth page instead of redirecting to login. Auth page. Okay, auth page routes instead. It's simply saying that you have to keep these two things outside and the remaining things inside the layout. So let's see. Let's do that too. I will have to change my design thing and all. It's simply saying that your when it comes to log out and log in and sign up, they should not be inside the main layout. That means you have to cut it from here. Cut it, and then you have to keep it here at the top. Like this. So you have your sign up, you have your login, then you have your layout. Inside the layout you have home, you have profile, redirecting here, Control C, same, you will have this thing over here, redirecting there. Let's see how it looks like. It will look really bad, I know. Reload the page, get started. Let's log out first of all, and it looks like this. I'll have to then work on the design thing and all. I'll have to bring it in the middle. But never mind, this is how sign up looks like, this is how login looks like, if I just simply use the password 123, I'm redirected to the home page. I'll work on the design thing and all, but let's see what it says about this particular part. Is this still wrong? Yes. Oh, what the hell? Structure is correct. Auth routes are now properly separated. Works well. Bro, if it is actually right, why am I getting the error? Like, why am I not getting the right behavior? Well, it was working like this earlier as well. Let's go to the get started. I'm getting all my contents, and what I can do over here is something like let me show it the which page, auth form page that I have, and then ask the region that why am I being redirected to the home page. Is this right? No. Wow. This auth form has several issues that will break authentication flow, user experience. The main problem are form state, reset timing, sign up payload mismatch in UX. Form reset too early, set auth payload. This clears fields before syncing completes. Data loss. Sign up sends extra fields. Backend expects name, email, password, but goes name, email, password, and confirm password. No, my backend accepts confirm password. Not a problem. No password match validation. Users can sign up with mismatched passwords. Oh, I'm not returning this thing. Okay, that's right. Login navigates to /content. Skips the home poor UX. Okay. Few things. The thing is that it is simply telling me that it should be redirecting to the home page, and even if I'm navigating it to /content, it is automatically navigating it to the home page itself. So even if I remove it from here, that doesn't really make any difference. I reload the page. I'm here. Let's go to content. Reload the page. Wow. Something is up. Get started, reload it, and you are back to the home page. Hasn't this been the problem that I've been facing? If I go to my content page, interesting. Set is logged in is true. If I make it content, quite closer to the main problem, but still not able to figure out what the problem is. Simple. Get started. I'm here. If I click, I reload the page. I'm back to the home page. So it's all about this. Let's do one thing. Is logged in. Toast.error or toast.success is logged in. Logged in. Logged out. Reload the page. Logged in, log out. So first of all, I've been logged out and then I've been logged in. Get started. It's like this. First of all, I've been logged out and then I've been logged in. So if I'm actually logged out, so I should be redirected to the login page. Okay, but when I'm redirecting to the login page, at that time it becomes true. So instead of getting redirected to the login page, I'm redirected to the home page. Wow. What can I do? First of all, get rid of the double request that you are sending. Of course, I won't have this strict mode in production. It want to work. So let's see if we can get rid of this thing right now, and let's see how it works. Get started. It does the same. The simple thing is this, that as soon as I reload the page, I'm redirected to the /login page. But the thing is that by the time I'm redirected to the /login page, at that time the value of is logged in is false, and because of that thing I'm redirected to this particular page. That means that is taking time. I got the error, but what is the solution? Error is pretty simple, because if I say that redirect it to the content page, it will redirect me there only. So now nothing will happen. Reload. Does something happen? Not sign up. Not this particular part. Rather this particular part. Content. Now let's go there. Reload the page. And I'm still here. That means my logic was right. That this is the error that I'm facing. It's actually this particular logic is redirecting me to the home page. Okay, and what I can do over here, whenever I reload the page, the value comes here and it takes time. That's right. If I try to go to the login page, I should be redirected to the /content page or /home page. That's exactly what is happening. The thing is that initially the value of the is logged in is false, and then slowly it becomes true. So when it is false, everything is happening. Okay. How about making it true by default? Once it is true, I'm making it true. If there's any error, try catch block. If there's any error, set is logged in false. CLG error. Getting the profile. And that's the error. Reload the page. Quite tricky thing, but let's see. And it does work. Let's log out. I'm here. As for this thing, whether it is a good design or not, but I want to have it inside my there only. Like, where is that app.tsx? It's saying that it is a bad design. I've spent so much time making this, and now because of this I'm gonna be removing it from here. Crazy. Let's keep it here. I can keep it at the top, that's okay, but I will keep it here only, because my whole application is based on this design, and it's asking me to remove that. Okay, this is how it looks right now. Let's go to the daily application. Theme is here. Let's log in. This password 123 login. Here I am. Let's go to the Bentley. Get started. Reload. Bentley. Reload. Great. Get started. And turns out so far so good. Now I can add the content drawer. So this much work we have done here today, and that's quite great. Glad to know that ultimately what was the problem, and then I just solved it somehow. I made it true by default, so it doesn't get false, and because of that thing it just simply works. What is the work for tomorrow? Tomorrow I have to work on this add content functionality. Logout functionality is already done. If I simply click on logout, those things get removed. I can go to my home page, and these are the buttons that I get. That is something that is already done. I have to work on this theming functionality, that it should have 2 types of themes. And if I go to my content right now, /content, error fetching the content and all, that's right, I can go there, but if there is no content because there is no user. And what the hell, yaar? I need to fix it really well. The problem is simple, that when it comes to this auth provider, it needs to send a request to the DB, and then it needs to get the data. And in between that, what about GSOC 2026? I'm not worried about that. I have no connection at all with the GSOC and all. Like, I don't even know like when that's gonna be held and all. I haven't thought about it much. I'm right now mainly worried about the learning stuff and all. Let's see. I'm not done with the learnings and all, so forget about just participating in the GSOC and all. Soon it's gonna be done, so let's see what happens in the future. Simple problem is here, that when you make a DB call during the call, you get the error. During the call, you have default is logged in value, and that gives me the error. There is no quick way. I will have to make a DB call. So what can I do? That when I go to my content page, or wherever I go to my, well, this can be done here. Just a sec. Content page, where is that? Page content over here. What can I do? The thing is that it renders, right? And it simply shows all the things. And I can have a use effect, and that will only run when is logged in changes. So use effect is logged in value true by default. I had to make it true, yaar. That wasn't working as expected. I did it knowingly because I was being redirected to the home page. I can make it false, by the way. I made it true so that it works the way I want it to work. There is a problem. Like when I go to content page, at that time request goes to the backend to know whether the user is a real user or not. And meanwhile, if it already has false value, it will redirect me to the login page. And as soon as I come to the login page, because user does not exist, because of course it will take time to get the data from the database, backend and all. So I'm redirected to the home page. So because I have user login false, I go to content, and when I go to content, I go to home, and when I go to home, I go to login page, and then I'm redirected to the home page just because of this thing. So I made it true. And now what I want to do, that whenever I go to my content page, what I want to do here, just a pretty tricky thing. I don't know whether it's what I want to do. Const use state, not use state, use auth context. I will get is logged in from here, and I have to render all these things well, and then is logged in, and let's see how it works. I'll change another thing too. So let's log in right now. Crazy thing is gonna be happening now. Password 123. It worked. just because of this logic. This thing. If I remove it from here, just have a look what's gonna happen now. Reload the page. I hope that was the logic that made it work. I don't know. Password 123. Yeah, crazy. Let's remove this thing. And let's remove this thing, both the things. This much it was like this earlier. And if I reload the page, what the? Log out, logged in. Where has my error gone now? I think you scared my error. My error ran away, I don't even know. Crazy. Just a minute, let me find my error. I'm unable to find my error. I'm not getting the same error that I was getting earlier. Let's go to app. I have these two things inside this. I'm navigating it there. That's great. Okay, this was the problem. Let's get rid of this. And now I should be getting the same error. Let's go to, let's log in. Password 123. Okay, I'm redirected to the home page, and I should be redirected to the content page. That is mainly because is logged in is false by default, and that is why I had to make it true. So what I can do over here, that something that I wanted to change inside the content, I will have these values, and then I will have this value too. Let's uncomment them, and let's see whether it works. Otherwise, I have one more way. Anyway, slash, but that will not work, or will that work? Reload the page, log out, log in, 1, password 123. Yeah, let's go to get started. Reload the page. I'm back here. I have one way then at the end. Why to make a call to the database and see whether the user exists or not? I already have my cookie. I can save the token in the local storage, and using that token I can just verify the token, decode the token, get that stuff done on front end itself. But this is also good. But what I want is here that the problem is simple, that as soon as I go to my content page, is logged in is false, then I'm redirected to /login, still is logged in is false, then I'm redirected to the home page. This happens. How can I solve it? Whenever I go to my content, it logged in is false, so I'm redirected to the /login page, and when I'm redirected to the /login page, at that time is logged in is false, so I'm redirected to the home page. This is what is happening. Any solution to this? Auth provider. At least I know the error, like what is the problem that I'm facing. I can figure out the solution as well. No, auth provider has auth provider has critical issues that will cause the authentication failure and poor UX. Missing loading state flash. Loading. No loading. Silent foreign failures. No token refresh. Okay. Can I just copy it for now? Like I wanna solve my error. Okay, auth context. Let's see what the hell, yeah, so many things. And use effect. Let's see what all it has added over here. Use effect. Auth provider. Const auth provider. Am I not exporting it by default? Export default auth provider, and what the hell is loading. One thing only I have changed over here, that is loading. State, nothing much, just one more state that I have added over here, that is loading, and that's it. And once I'm getting all my children, not my children, the children element. So ultimately I was missing this particular state. This is the only thing that it has added in my code, current code that I have. Okay, so once I got that, is verify, I must be setting is to, by default it is false, true, and then I will be making it false. If there is any error, then set is loading false, and finally I'm making it false, of course. So this is the thing that's happening. Catch error, set is loading in false, set is logged in false, that's okay. Verify auth, error, http, whatever. Things are okay. This time, instead of sending two things, I'm sending three things. What is the benefit of it? The benefit of it could be that I only want to it could be beneficial. What I want to do, first of all, let's correct this thing, that over here auth context, the simple thing, the main problem was that when I send the error, at that time everything, when I send the request to the database, to the backend, before even getting the response back, everything happened in my case. So I have to just stop that, and I can just use this property like is loading, and I will just interrupt it, like as long as I'm simply loading, you don't have to do anything. When that loading is done, then you have to start doing the things, and it should resolve my issue. Okay, but for that thing, is loading is gonna be true by default. Any problem? Many problems. Let's go here. Is loading, and that's gonna be boolean. Finally got to know the main thing. There was one thing that I missed, and then I had to suffer a lot. I will keep in mind next time onwards. This thing is done. I'm sending is loading. Whenever the routing happens, let's go to app, and what I want just one thing, that this route thing that you are taking care of everything, that is amazing. But when not even, let's not change this thing. I will see one thing over here. Giving me is logged in, that's great. Give me is loading as well. Okay, I got my is loading. What will I do? Simple. What is the simple thing? If is loading, in that case return a div loading. As simple as that. Come on, yaar. This thing made me stuck for so long. I've been just worrying about the error. And one thing I can do, class name, flex items, center, justify, center, text, 4XL. Too bad. Let's give it 3XL, and font is gonna be bold, height is gonna be full, width is gonna be full. Let's see how it's gonna be looking like. Not really worried about the style and all. First of all, let's focus on the functionality part, whether it works the way I want it to work or not. Reload the page, log out, log in, 1, password 123. Oop. Don't test my patience, because I have a lot of patience. Still is loading. CLG is loading, and reload it. Is loading is true, and then it became false. Interesting. That's bad. That's actually true. True, false. Yeah, it happens really quick. So it's simple that I'm rendering this, and as for the loading thing, it sends a request to the database and gets the stuff done. I'm returning it from here, that means it will never run. If loading, then do this, otherwise do this. Yeah, that loading thing appears at the top. Then then it becomes false. That is also right. And once loading thing is actually done, CLG is logging. Is logging. Reload it. When is loading is true, is logged in is false. Okay. When is loading is false, is logged in is true. That's right. It should be like that. So if is loading false, then only that runs. When is loading is true and not is logged in, at that time I have to do this. If not is logged in the sense, it's gonna be false. That means it will become true and all. Reload it. Okay, I'm logged out now. Loading, whatever, login. Verification failed, HTTP 1401 unauthorized. Okay, that's right. Password 123, login, home page. What happened? Initially is loading was false, is login was true. Log out first of all, remove everything, click on login, click on 1 and enter the password 123, login now. Here we are. Is loading was false and is logged in is true. Is loading was false by default. Whenever I'm logging in. Okay, let's even check this thing out. Let's go to this thing is okay for here. I can go to my login page. Where is the login page? Form. Auth form over here. Whenever I get my response.data.success, at that time I'm navigating it to that. Response.data.success. Whenever I'm logging in, response.data.success. Then I'm navigating to the content. Toast.success, user navigated to content. It does not get removed right now. Log out. I'm quite close, but it's still far. Password 123. Home page. User navigated to content. One more time. Password 123. User logged in successfully, user navigated to content. Another thing is that over here if I directly try to log in, password 123, login. By default I'm getting is loading false. Whenever I'm redirected to this particular page at that time, whenever I'm redirected to the content page. If I reload it right now, what am I getting? I'm getting is loading true, and then false, and then is loading become false, and then true. And over there I directly get a is loading false, and this particular section is logged in true. So if is logged in is already true, that means that's right. Okay, is logged in is true, I get that. If that's actually true, so I'm navigating the user to the content page, and when I'm actually navigating the user to the content page, so if the user is navigated, I can go to my app.tsx. Over here, if is logged in is true, only then this will run. That is again right. And slash content, path is the content, I want to make sure one thing, that I'm only running these things, whatever these things are here, all the routes that I have, Control X, and is logged in, not loading, is not is loading, and is logged in, only in that case render all these. Getting these are interesting. Let's do one thing. Let's select it all from here. Now cut it all. And what I want to do, not is loading and is logged in, only in that case do it. Okay, reload it, get started, reload the page, nothing happens, log out. When I logged out, auth verification failed. Oof. No routes matched, slash no route matched. Yeah, that's right. So one thing I can excuse from here, that is this home page. No, let's keep it there. The problem is that it's saying that right now verification failed. First of all, 401 unauthorized, because I have removed that. That is right. And the second thing is that right now is loading is false, is logged in is false. I'm not even loading. Yeah, that's right. In that case, it will become false. So what should be the condition? I just merely want to check it for the logged in. Few steps back. As for this thing, I wanna show the sign up page, I wanna show the login page, everything, and this is going to be only for these two, for the profile and the log, this particular thing. For the content, Control X. The condition that I have is not is loading and is logged in. Create issue. Is there any problem as such? What is the issue I'm facing? JSX application must have one parent element. configures an element to render and pattern matches the current location must be rendered within the routes element. That's what I'm doing. Am I not doing that? Just simply adding one condition. At the top level it works. Just a pick. So let's cut this much only. Is loading in that case. Will it work fine? Yeah, it does work fine. So I can say if not is loading and is logged in that case I have to show Control C, Control V, remove the whole thing from here, cut it from here, place it over here. Try it now. Reload the page, login, 1, password, 1, 2, 3, home page. I can go to the pass. This is fine. Okay. Log out, home page, login, password 1, 2, 3, login, home page. Is logged in is true and that is false, and that is why it runs. This particular section runs /content. यार ये बात समझ में नहीं आई. If it's logged in is true, is loading is false, then this particular section runs. So yeah, that's fine. Why am I being redirected to the home page? Everything is fine. Just one question. What is causing this thing to happen? Just want to know the reason, that's it. Because project is still good. I mean, it's not bad. I got hungry. Solve this in the password 1, 2, 3. Home page. Why? Huh? Yeah. So this one still has the same ratio form before form reset happens before the sync completes. So is signing up and then submit. That is nice. If I make it just last thing that I want to do over here, instead of navigating it to the home, if I navigate it to the content, what will happen? I'm still redirected to the home page. That's nice. What will happen now? Okay. Why is that? So that if I redirected the user to the content page after login, the user is still redirected to the home page. The content dot student god is redirecting you to slash because is login is still false when the route and renders despite is logged into in login. This is the classic async auth state race condition. Why this happens? Login post success set logged in true. Navigate slash content. React router changes URL. Content route renders is logged in still false. State update async. Route sees false. Navigate to slash login, but login reacts to the home. That's what I was saying. Final content slash debug. Add these logs to see it happen. I've already checked it anyway. Content console.log content route rendering and is logged in. Then content state provided content, otherwise navigate to slash login replace. Content route rendering is logged in. Console will show content route rendering is login false. Okay, let's even check this thing. Yeah, then I will do. Okay. So the even that thing is okay, whatever it is saying. Let's go to the app .tsx, and over here I have this check too. So why is this even running before that? Is logged in. I have this check. It will never run if is login is false. Log out, log in. Password everything. Content route rendering is login true. If is login is actually true, why did you redirect me to the home page? What is the solution to this as per him? Console app.level loading recommended. App is logged in, is loading. Use auth content is loading from fixed. Is loading this trigger verification option. Response to data of success will at location of content. I'll refresh. This can work. I'll be doing it anyway. Protected route, protected content, navigate, whatever. It is saying what it is saying right here, that is logged in is true. Bro, if it is logged in is actually true, you should be running this content provider. What does this do? Content provider. Very simply this. It gets the content. Okay. Once it got the content, what it is doing that? Once it got the content, if that success, set contents, that is it, and nothing else. It simply renders the children inside that. So does it even run? Let's check this thing out. Toast dot success. I wanna check it. It is crazy. For the first time I got stuck this much with this thing. Fetching the content. Okay, fetching the content. Let's try it now. See, reload the page, log out, log in. Password 123. No fetching content happened. That means this particular section never runs. But why? I have added so many checks on top of each other. It is saying that is logged in is true. When it is true, then this particular section should run. But this one is running. Is logged in is true. Content route rendering true. If is logged in is actually true, then why is this crazy stuff? App.tsx content, this is logged in is true. If that's actually true, then this should be the one that should actually be running, but this is not running. Rather than this thing is running. Even for checking that thing, I can go to my login page /login, right? So auth page. So auth page, I'm here, and inside this I can just use a toast dot success redirected to login and all whatever. And let's check this thing now. Log out, log in. This, what are you doing? Let's go to it. Empty password 123 invalid. Come on. Password 123. Even it didn't navigate to the login page. That means, let's get rid of this thing. This particular section is running. Maybe contents provider is something that's causing the issue. Contents provider. I have the contents type. This is even not running. Just a sec. App.tsx content provider will fetch the content. It will provide the content, right? Let's do one thing. Get rid of it for now. Just this much. What will happen now? Reload the page. Login. This. Password 123. Home page. Again. Content, are you getting called? Toast from React or Toast. Do I already have that here? TOAST toast dot success content got called whatever. Login password 123. Even content didn't get called. If I actually remove this particular section from here, what is the error that I have? It's simply saying that is not being used. That's okay. but this thing is definitely running content route rendering in this. That means if I actually remove this particular section, it will still work the same way. Reload it, log out, log in, password 123. Wow, it's like fully automated. I'm not even rendering it somewhere. I'm not returning anything. There is no element as such. Password 123. Home page again. Log out, log in, and I'm getting this particular hard window.location in the slash content has everything. Where am I getting it from? I'm getting it on the form. The form that I have, the auth form. Over there, have I changed something? Something I have changed for sure. Navigate / content. This is something I'm getting on UI. This particular thing. When it comes to the form itself, reload it. Where do I have this? Control C. It is just something got added because of the AI for sure. Control Shift F. Paste it here. And I have my button. I have handle change, I have handle error. I don't have any result as such. Why is this showing here? Inspect it, and this particular thing. Okay, inside this I have this and this thing. Just below form I am getting it. Below form. This is not the part of the form or what? Inside form I have these things. Just when the form ends, I have this particular thing written whenever the form ends. Okay, so that problem is not here. That problem must be in auth. Control Shift E, auth page itself. Well, this is the one. Come on, yaar. Window location href content for hard refresh. When it happens, not having here now. Let's type sign up. Password 123. Home page. Interesting. Glad to know that. So ultimately, whether I have this particular route or not, that doesn't even make any sense. Let's get rid of this part. Like this. Even get rid of this thing right now. Not really needed. So this is how I'm going on right now. / home content. If I go to directly my slash content page, slash content, I am there, but the thing is that nothing is visible. That's okay. Reload it, everything, nothing's visible again. Log out, log in with that particular Gmail and all. Nothing is visible because of course I'm not getting the data from there. That's okay. Password 123. We get started. Nothing is here. Reload the page. Well, nothing is here yet. And that's okay. If there's nothing. But the thing is that just simply remove it all. Like, let's try it for the last time and then I will remove the whole thing from here. This much I have over here. Log out. Enter the Gmail. Password 123. Login. Valid. Great. Password 123. I'm on the home page. And this time I got content route rendering is logged is true. Okay. It is true. That's okay. Then only it is right. And I'm just simply returning it from here. What am I returning? I'm returning the content or I'm returning this. Why does it still redirect me to the home page when I log in? Critical routing bug. Your sign up and login routes are nested inside layout. Actual paths are signing in down, but a layout was outlet rather than hidden was outlet. Navigate content layout search content doesn't navigate content layout search content doesn't match any child. False back to the first child sign up. Your sign up and login routes are nested inside layout. Actual paths are slash sign up. Okay. In slash login, but layout outlet renders them with the header and footer. Worse, after login, navigate content layout siege content doesn't match any child. Falls back to the first child slash sign up. Redirects to the home page. Login success, navigate to the content. URL slash content matches route element layout. Layout children sign up, login, this and content. Content is a child. Content is child, should render content. But your content route has no contents provider wrapped in latest code. Layout can't find exact match. Renders first child slash sign up. No, this is not what it actually happening. Sign up stage is logged in true. So what it'll ask me to do? Simply add the context provided that was already added earlier. So even if I do whatever it's suggesting me to do, just exact copy and paste thing, I will still get the error. Because whatever it is asking me to do that, I had already done that earlier. And export default app is logged in. Okay, got it. Is loading, got this thing as well. Is loading, return loading. Wrong auth inside layout. Route element. Okay, simply giving me these two things outside. That's okay, I'm fine with that. Protected with layout. So as per it should work. I wanna check whether it actually works or not. Reload the page. Log out. Log in. Password will be free. Back to the same page. I knew that. So that's still being redirected to the home page. The issue is in your auth form login. You are doing set is login processing, then navigator can immediately route quick fix. Home always works smooth one. Post to verification. Auth provider ASX. Add this. Verify auth. Await verify auth. Auth provider.tsx. What it will do? It will just simply set is logged into response door. Okay, that means you will set it to true. Response auth form login success. Await this. Navigate to content. Use effect. Auth form.tsx. Navigate to slash content if login success or is logged in. Login success is logged in. Set is logged in true. Auth form. Is logged in true. Use effect. Is loading. Is logged in. Is logged in. In that case, I have to navigate it to the content. Logged in. Reload it. Log out. Log in. What was that? Log in. Maximum depth of exceed. This happened. But use it either doesn't have dependency area or very dependency trigger. That's right. That is what happens whenever is logged in changes. Login success. Okay, remaining things are gonna be done tomorrow. I'm done with this today. is logged in true, it will render again. Okay, navigate to this slash navigate slash home works. The thing is that there's only one thing, that reload the page first of all. This crazy setup that it has suggested me, I don't want to have that. Control X. Let's paste it here, and now it's gonna be looking like this. Reload the page. Let's go here. Let's log in. Enter the Gmail and all. Password 123, and I'm here. I can just simply get started, and I got everything. So many things I'm getting. That's another case. And then there are some extra things that I have to get done. First of all, I still have to figure out the error. I don't know what is causing that to happen. Even if I have nothing, whenever I log in, I'm redirected to the. I will take the help of AI, maybe some GitHub Copilot or something, to just figure it out and all. This thing will be done tomorrow, not today. This time I have to just switch to Next.js because I have to learn many things in there, in that particular thing. And then this is how things are gonna be going ahead. It's been 2 hours and 19 minutes, more than enough than I should be giving. Now I'm gonna be catching it just after half an hour or something, or maybe 20 minutes, and I will continue with the learning of Next.js. Over there I have a project to solve using server actions and all.